What's going on, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. So, preseason 2 is in the books. The second preseason game is in the books, and we won 14-10. I really don't have much to say because I really didn't watch a lot of it. I watched some of it at work. Actually, I watched like the first half at work, and I watched bits and pieces of the third quarter and fourth quarter. I kind of lost interest with the UFC fight going on. I was, kind of paying attention more with that, and I had work, so I really wasn't, and it was a late game, so I was only able to really pay attention to the first half. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's get into it. So, first drive of the game. What was good about it? Dak looked a little sharp. Now, granted, the Rams aren't playing their best guys. They don't have Darnold. They don't have Clay Matthews. Their two corners, Talib and Peters. So we're just taking this for what it is. I mean, you still got to go out there and perform and do what you got to do. And Dak looked good, on his throws, going through his progressions. Tony Pollard did miss a block. Granted, they brought two guys on the blitz. They blitzed everybody. Two guys made it through, and he really didn't know who to block, and they just got loose on Dak. And good thing they called that ball down because I thought that was a fumble, and I was like, well, here we go again. Yep, we're gonna need to bring in Zeke because I'm not sure about this blocking. And I'm still not sure. That's still iffy. Pollard's going to have to learn and pick that up because Dak got saved a lot last year by Zeke, where guys came loose and Zeke picked up that block nicely and saved Dak's life. Now, Dak Prescott had, was it 5 for 5? I forgot how many yards he threw for. But he had a nice pass to Michael Gallup. A lot of people were saying it was underthrown. It could have been thrown a little bit better. But if you look at the replay, you had the safety coming over the top. And I think that if he lofted it just a little bit more, it would have allowed the safety to be able to make a better play on it than what the corner was able to. So I think Dak Prescott threw that in a position to where Michael Gallup could have made a play. And I like what I saw. Now with Tony Pollard on the run, coming out of Memphis, he was more of a lining up in the slot receiver type of guy, not really a downhill runner. And like I said, they didn't have Darnold. They really didn't have their starting D-line. They didn't have, Clay Matthews, maybe with the exception of a couple of guys playing. But you still got to go up against the competition you're playing against, correct? So Pollard, going up against the competition he's playing against, did well. He scored a touchdown. I get it, it's preseason, but I was just happy we scored a touchdown. I was ecstatic because it seems like red zone problems is what has plagued us over the past couple of years, and I'm happy we were just able to get in. On the defensive side of the ball, Tristan Hill needs some serious work. I just cannot believe that we passed up a rap who plays for the Rams. We passed up a Thornhill. There was a couple of other big name safeties that probably could have made an impact for us coming out of college, made an impact for us right away at the safety position. Yet we drafted Tristan Hill, who to me seems like a little bit of a project. It didn't look like from what I saw, like I said, I didn't watch. I don't really know if he played a lot in the third quarter or the fourth quarter, but from what I saw in the second quarter when he was playing, he couldn't get penetration. There was a couple of times where I saw him fall down, like just straight up slip and fall. It's just, oh my God. Like, I was excited to see this guy, and now I'm just like, okay, it looks like he's going to need a little bit of work here. And with Taco, I don't know what to say about Taco. He just looks lethargic. He looks sluggish. He just looks You know, there's some plays where other YouTubers are like, you know what? It looks like the lights are coming on for Taco on this side. And I'm over here like, what game are you watching? Taco cannot get pressure. Taco has not made plays. Taco is getting beat by backups and backups. Like, if he's supposed to be the starter, that's, you know, because a lot of people are saying, cut him. Cut Taco. We need to be done with Taco. I'm one of those guys. I'm turning into one of those guys. But at the same time, guys, we need edge rushers. Like, we need these guys. Like, by default, he's going to make the team. I doubt he gets another contract next year at the end of the year. But still, we need this guy. Like, or does he have another year? I forget. I really don't know what his contract situation is. But I know he's not getting another one if he doesn't step it up. And to me, Taco needs some serious work. Now, again, I think he's playing on the wrong side of the ball. He's he plays on the side that Tank normally plays on, but he's playing on the opposite side on the right end of the field. He's more of a left end guy. But I don't know with this kid. Like, it's like he's just going through the motions and not really putting any effort. And to me, it doesn't seem like he realizes, like, my livelihood is on the line. If I don't do what I gotta do, like, I'm gonna be bagging groceries at the fucking local supermarket, you know? Like, that's just, I mean, I don't know how smart he is or what. I'm just, you know, just saying, just talking shit. But still, like, Tristan Hill and Taco, they need some work. Jordan Lewis played well. I liked what I saw from Lewis. Cheeto, you know, our defense played like they're supposed to. You know, there's a couple of times where we got burned by the running back out of Memphis for the Rams. But, you know, that's all I really got. I can't really speak on anything else in the third and fourth quarter other than Mike White still looks like absolute garbage. Cooper Rush playing with, I guess, the third string guys. Some of the second and some of the third string guys. He looked a lot better than what he did in his first preseason game. But I still believe that the backup's not on this team. Like, we're going to have these guys, like, I don't know, these backups, I don't know. I think we need to find a veteran backup, you know, because if, you know, we're in the heat of battle and God forbid something happens to Dak Prescott, knock on wood, that, you know, one of these guys got to come in and, you know, a playoff race situation, you know? So anyway, man, that's all I got. Like, again, it's preseason. We're not taking too much stock into preseason. Like I said, Tony Pollard looked good from what I saw. Like I said, they didn't have Darnold. They don't have their starting D-line. They didn't have Clay Matthews, because I believe Clay Matthews signed with the Rams. But you got to look at it on our side. We didn't have Tyron Smith, so we had a backup there. We have Connor Williams, who, yes, he's a starter, but at the same time, he's still learning. He's still growing. So there's that. And then you had Sulafilo, who isn't a starter. You're missing Zach Martin. So honestly, you really had two legit starters in Collins and Frederick. You know, like I said, Connor Williams is a starter, but he's still growing. There's still growing pains. He's number one on the depth chart by default. So, like I said, it is what it is. But that's all I got for this video. You know, not really too much going on. We play next week against the Texans, so we'll see what happens there. I'm out. Peace.